Alright, I thought the trial was over. I was saying to myself, this took half the time as usual. We're only halfway through. Mr. Wright, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? Prosecution's thoughts is simple. Nothing has changed. We have a person who went to the studios as a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo, we do not have hard evidence. There's still no one who else could have committed this crime. Oh wait, I got a question. Where's the proof that this was a 10-year-old boy? It could have been anyone else. We've just got no proof. We've got the witness who's been acting suspicious telling us this. Yeah, for all we know, it was her in the photo. I've got another point, but I forgot what it was. So let's go on. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defend, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claims. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Interesting. Let's hear what you have in mind, however. Be aware this court does not look kindly on your accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who's obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Okay, well, there's only one person really, isn't it? It's a security lady. It was a security lady. Wendy Oldbag. Who? A steel samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means she was never insulting you about the morning's injuries. Maybe because they've been watching the action scene run through. Only one other person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Whippersnapper. Whenever I was a young girl, about 17, I went to Powers. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag. Miss Oldbag was standing in the security guard alone on my gate. She was by herself. In other words, she had no alibi. She could have briefly left to post the steel steam samurai outfit, then slipped in the studio one and scene of a murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing a steel samurai costume? Simply, Your Honor. She gave a camera to get to take her picture. If she was in this costume, she could have pointed her finger at Mr. Powers. I was stuttering really badly. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Is this the part where Edward pounces? He doesn't usually jump up with an injection or some new damning evidence. Well, Mr. Edward, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution's I just find this funny. It's probably he's only probably doing this because he hates Oldbag or something I can't remember. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, you think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, just don't stand there, do something. What's my move? Maybe it's my chance to take this the whole way. Let's press fervor and give Granny a break. Press fervor. Because, put it like this, she isn't only in this game, she's in Justice for All and Trials and Tribulations. And Miles Edgeworth's Investigations. I can't remember she's Investigations too, but oh my god, she gets okay, well let's just go on. Can we use it to cast out on Miss Oldbag's actions that day? But why are I doing something so horrible to her hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. The fact is, now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings. I hope. Wait just a minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. It's only a grade school teacher's fault. You said second or third grader, was it? But that doesn't matter. When I was at the edge, I could pinroll my old man in 10 seconds. Tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy isn't the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Ours will just be nice to kids and mean to our elders stay, whippersnapper. I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Let's see his proof, Mr. Wright. Proves that shows the boy can commit his murder. Oh, I can't choose. It's between these two. I'll go to yes. Your Honor, good, I chose the right one. Murder weapon is a samurai spear. Right spear shown here in the photo. Why could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. Well, I think actually either one would have worked because he was holding the spear. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has to be a first. Very well. Court will suspend proceedings in the current trial for today. Mr. Wadsworth, please find out more about the witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. And the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That's all. The court is adjourned. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Oh. Wait just a second. I'm not just gonna sit here when you go barking off the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. It's the way everyone just gets fear. Oh great, stop it. Stop it presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what's this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? That's a first. Well, we'll testify. My lips were sealed. And this is the part where you just face palm for not thinking about this earlier. Global Studios wanted me to keep his client about something. There were some other people at the studios in the dead from murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been in the studios that day. But you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is critical information. Why do you keep us from a court just till now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap. I always do it, I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Oldbag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. What do we have to cross-examine? This is doing us alright. There's more suspects who haven't been investigated. Why are we cross-examining this? So, for some other people, who was it? Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer for stars. The director? We should have known it was fishy. How could they have done a run for their actions scene without a director? Of course! Yeah, I was surprised that nobody asked about it. I'm getting my voice mixed up with her. So where were these people? Director was in the employee area all morning returning the run for it. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in Studio 2 trailer. It's a Studio 3? There's a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. Go from the gate all the way to the left. Path for a monkey's head falling over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you continue your cross-examination? Alright, I asked all my questions, but let's just take a break. Your Honor, we've learned there are more people at Global Studios in the day of the murder question. Director and producer, some bigwigs are all present. Yet we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold it's impossible to declare a verdict in the defend Mr. Powers. Court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about the others. People that we've just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. I thought that we'd get Oldbag guilty. Like what I try to do with everyone. So, that's all. Court is adjourned. No more objections? Oh. Okay, it's only 1 p.m. Well, for me it's about 1 a.m., but, you know. Thank you very much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Grin! Or should I? Well, we go down to Stu's to do more. Oh, that's Phoenix. Well, we'll be going on to Stu's to do more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning into the next trial as witnesses for certain. Now here's my chance to get the material for cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who's in the Steel Samurai costume? You really been that old windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, no, I was just buying us time back there. Someone just had to be a bad guy to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points for her, with or without our accusation. Okay, let's just get to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. Very sniffly guy. Must have a cold. He must have a winter cold as well. And here's the part where I can't save my. Okay, good. I had a moment of panic where I thought maybe I wasn't recording. Alright, thanks guys all for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And see you guys all next time. We're going to be investigating the director and producer. The two people who we didn't know who were, even though it was common sense to be there. Anyway, see you guys all then. Bye.